Hello guys, this is a first Merry Christmas. This is a fast demo video for the front end that we wrapped together. This is basically what you're seeing here is a platform we had already. We were planning to share it with you, but then I thought we'll try to do something relevant to what you're actually working with. So here's what I will do. I'll start clicking on login. First. I will go down here and show you this platform already has this application on it. It's a virtual reality application that gets its content from the same backend that we will show later on. So this is basically a demonstration that you can have one backend and you have many applications integrated to it, which I pointed out in the meeting last time. You don't need to have all your features in one application packed. So on the same platform, we breeded what I will show you now. And keep in mind, as I told Peter, this is a work of 6-7 hours on Monday. We stitched something together. So we will talk more about that in the back end anyway. Let's go straight to login, demo. And here I am logging into the system. Uh, Here it's something similar basically to what you have in your application right now when you press categories, where you have different content. Like if I click read, here I have a story.
This is a LibriVox excited at the news, and in the excess of his feelings, invited me up to take a turn with him that night in the scrutiny of the Red Planet.
Actually, in this platform, you can also add video content.
Let's do this, guys. Go Swedish.
So this is
Hey,
the video.
that's...
And we have other things based on what the system requirements
Car.
was back then. So this is more or less what it shows as a content. Let's go to something more interesting. Top left, you will notice there is the icon, the circle icon, which is usually used for tagging locations. I will click on it. It will open a camera for me. If I look around, I will start seeing predefined locations around me. Let's see if there's something here. Yeah. If I click on any of these dots, it brings me a quiz. Now the question up top on the right, the question can be an audio, a text, or an image, and the answers the same: text, image, or audio. So I will.
Saturday.
The question is Saturday. Here's the answer. The answer is right. I can proceed. I can scan again, get a different location. You can see here the question is an image and the answers are
a boy under an airplane. A boy in an airplane.
So let me click here. It's not the right answer, etc. So basically I'm connecting questions to predefined locations here. Of course, what you require is that you want to define your own locations and all that, all fine. But here we're just trying to show you something more like nice. Here, of course, I can go back to, if I click GeoScout, it will go back to the scanning. If I click digital content, it gets me back to where I was here. So here, if I click on training, I get back to this location. So this, what I showed here now is a front end with content. The content is similar to categories that you have in your application, where you have audio files with images, and the audio files tell the stories. Here, of course, what we have is the story and the text and all that, because that's what was required back then. And at the same time, as you've seen, we linked locations to quizzes. Of course, it's multi-language. I can change the language of the application basically. So this is in a nutshell what the front end that you're seeing here is all about. This is all not for production. It requires a lot of tuning. Actually, it requires some different technologies to make it for production. But that's the fastest thing we could do. This is built on the camera part. This part, what you're seeing here, is PHP. What you see here is a mix of different things, but basically it's a JavaScript controller that we use in this demo. And when I show you the backend, it will be based on .NET. So it's also a demonstration and showcase of different technologies getting merged together depending on the needs and the requirements. Our needs and requirements right now are to do something fast and attach it to the back end. So you don't only see a back end that has nothing basically to do with the feeling of your applications. This is something that kind of feels like what you're doing. But of course, all of that will go to the trash can when we start doing proper development.